the city of the sun. You could have stayed, it's only over when the day is done. I never knew you was a runner, yeah. I mistook you for a son. It don't matter what we think when it's all over. 'Cause this is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah. This is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah.
Archie, is it fun?
Fun.
Fun.
After me. Ready? Happy?
Happy.
New?
New?
New. Yeah.
Boom.
Was wrong to say I wouldn't change a thing, 'cause in the story of our lives, the best of times through color glass, time rolls on enough to let me move on past, but every little now and then it creeps on back to shade my smile.
Today is January 21st, 2022. It is 1:46 a.m. Alright, so I'm on my PYTE channel, and yesterday, I've reached 1,640 subscribers. So they've removed some subscribers from there. So this remind me to remind you guys to keep checking your subscription with my channel, see if you still subscribe. All right, because YouTube is back to its old tactic again. Because at the beginning of my channel, I used to have a lot of issues with people being unsubscribed without even unsubscribing, knowing that they were unsubscribed. All right, so check your subscription to see if you still subscribe. And most likely I will have a video every day, because when I do have time, I usually record, and even if I don't have time to edit, I'll leave it for another day, and then when I do have time, I just sit down and edit as much as I could, and then upload them and schedule them. And so far I've been pretty good. I've been pretty good with upload, because I wasn't supposed to be having videos every day, because my kids and other important things that I need to take care of. But I've been pretty good. So far, as of today, January 21st, 2021, I have videos already scheduled for January 29. All right, so YouTube is reviewing the Bot Sentinel video that I have for you. One person already looking at it to see, if I could make money. Most likely it will be okay. And there's this one they're still looking at. What's the name of it? Okay, episode 14. they're still looking at it, but everything else, all right, so episode 17 and episode 14, they're still reviewing, all right, but everything else, you know, so I have until January 29 for you guys, so just to let you know, all right, so, and for PYTE, I have 2 videos already uploaded, but I start schedule them for next week. So that way, when some of you are at lunch, if you want to check my podcast, you could have it. So I have something for Britney Spears that I'm uploading right now. So yesterday I had some time, I edited it, and it's going up. All right, so that's what's going on. I have something every day, at least on PYTE channel. At Team Sussex, not so much. It's usually a little bit political, but I don't have something every day. But last week I had something almost every day for you guys. All right, but let's not waste time. Let's go on Twitter, see what's going on. So there's the show tweet. What's tweet? All right, so this has nothing to do with any topics that I want to share with you, but this is my first tweet that I bookmark. All right, Kate will have poor Louis looking like Ronald McDonald at the Jubilee. All right, so this is, yesterday there weren't really that many things being talked about, but the squad were bringing up screenshot from other, people that I don't follow and share on my timeline. So I went through them and see what's going on. Okay. Wow. I'm just looking at what's happening right now. I'm sorry. This is something completely different now. Okay. Russia, China, black U.S. attempt at sanctions after North Korea leader Kim Jong-un threatened to resume nuclear and missile tests. All right, so we are the nonsense that the tabloid is distracting us from, and having the orange guy as president reduce our power. All right, so China and Russia, okay, block the U.S. This is what's going on. And then we have people we elect to represent us, is against our own president as well. So just to let you know, this is what's happening, and I just saw this. Because they want to destroy the U.S. Okay, China reject U.S. appeal for more sanctions following North Korea missile tests. All right, so what can we do? We just have to, so many things is going on. So many things is going on. All right, so this is something for me to do on the side later on. All right, let's go back to where I was before. All right. So Kate will have poor Louis look like Ronald McDonald at the Jubilee. Let's see this is the screenshot. Prince Harry and son Archie cause, okay, that's in quote, monumental, end quote, search for ginger hair dye inspiring. Okay, Prince Harry has caused searches for ginger hair dye to explode after he and Meghan Markle released their family Christmas card in 2021 and December 23rd. So why are they talking about that now? But then again, they just saw the search. Oh my God. Let's see here. These are the comments. They are adorable. My eyes go straight to Archie. Curl red hair whenever I see the picture. Yeah. Every time I see the picture, my eye goes straight to Archie. Even though you only see profile picture view of him. They're really cute, all of them. Okay, that family knows who has the beautiful children. Elizabeth's FaceTimes 3 isn't as adorable or marketable as they thought. Okay, I think Louis is adorable. This definitely isn't a dig on the Cambridge's kid. Okay, I chucked, so did. All right, there's people laughing. Okay, oh, fix it for you. There's that, the red hair. Fix it for you, Ronald McDonald. But there's Archie. Really, this is Archie. That's the animated Archie. Yep, his name is Archie. And then he has red hair. Okay, or she will dye her hair ginger. Okay, ginger hair dye. Okay, haven't heard a sentence that English says beans on toast. Okay, people laughing. All right, let's go to the next tweet. So this actually, this was it screenshot had nothing to do with the Cambridge's kids, but you know, sometimes I don't really like to talk about them. But let's see here. Next tweet. When it comes to the Cambridges, I'm on the tabloid side. A deal is a deal. Let's see here. Well, a deal is a deal, just saying. Don't make deals with the devil if you don't want to pay. That is true. The devil always comes to collect. That is true. Okay, can you please tell me what's going on? I'm American. Okay, so there's this here. And this you're going to see pop up again. But what really good with the squad? So I'm not going to tell you what's the main thing on this cover, but the squad put it out, but this is what they're talking about. Okay, there's Adele, and I even comment on it on some of the squad who tweeted that Adele is having probably issue with water for her lawn, and they're talking about Kim Kardashian, and this guy, what's his name? Whatever, Jamison or whatever his name is, Pete Jamison is gonna be a what is it? Not father-in-law. How do they call him? Stepdad. That's it, stepdad. So the squad were talking about all of this, but you should know what they didn't talk about. Okay, there's a comment under there. Thank you. So that's what's going on. Okay, I'm always missing stuff. There's people saying, what did I miss? These are people who's at work who still wants to know what's the tea. When they pop up onto Twitter, they're like, what's going on? What did I miss? And for sure, many times I miss a lot of things that's going on because, you know, every free time that I have, I'm straight onto editing. Or if I'm on the train or something like that, that's when I get to look on my phone what's going on Twitter. Okay, well, if you make a deal, you gotta deliver on your bargain. Okay, have you been kidnapped, hacked? That was the first one that I saw before all of these, the new comments that came up. When I first saw the tweet, by the way, not when I'm recording, like yesterday when I saw it. Okay, exactly. If Harry and Meghan aren't coming back for the Jubilee, I wonder how the tabloid are going to get their money's worth out of Skull and Crossbone. Okay, oh, I can almost see the headline. Okay, quote, here's what Harry and Meghan and the kids plan to do during the Jubilee weekend, end quote. Or here's what Meghan said to Harry about the Jubilee celebration. Or Meghan and Harry and kids play Monopoly today morning, even though they know it's banned for royal. Harry says they have no choices and he feels for them. Okay, some aren't playing nice at the moment. Comma. Okay, what is going on? Okay, what's happening? What have I missed? Okay, so these are the squad who didn't know what's going on. Okay, next tweet that I bookmark. Since Harry was a teen, he was like, I'm not playing with you guys. I want there have to be a line drawn. He was not playing, and he stuck by it until he left. This is a man with core values. Next tweet. This is from Anne Boiler. The British royal family is now realizing that the tabloid press that feasted on Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are more than happy to feast on them too. See, same topic. Okay, tabloid are only true friends to money. Okay, there's me responding to that. Okay, Harry warned his family about them, but because the tab was all smiling with them, the royal family dismissed Harry. It's not Harry's problem. Harry told his family the truth. Royal family rejected Harry's for being honest. They deserve whatever coming to them. That's me responding to that. Okay? It depends on how the squad tweeted that stuff, and I have a response to it. Like the other one, I didn't even put anything because I didn't want to deal with kids, because the squad mentioned, they're gonna do some, the tabloid is gonna fist on the Cambridge's kids and all of that. So I don't respond to that. Okay, you have absolutely no idea what you are talking about. Oh, somebody respond to me. All right, you have absolutely no idea what you are talking about. Consider something other than, quote, the Crown, and quote, and People magazine as a source of your information. Ah, I didn't even know this person. Is it for me? Yeah, that's a response for me. I just saw this. Okay, that was 2 hours ago. I have no idea. I know plenty because the Queen, okay, could have set a boundary. Okay, she is like the head of state. She have a say when things don't wanna. She doesn't want something to be done. She doesn't allow them to do it. But guess what? Okay, she wants to protect her son. Okay, and Andrew, who is in hot water in the U.S. Okay, she wants to protect that. Okay, so let me continue. Okay, maybe it's something to warn the squad about. Okay, September girl, I have no idea. I know plenty. Let's put it here. All right. Okay, it really was a deal with the devil. But anyway, let's continue. True, and they aren't pleased Harry can come to UK to play, as they were counting on getting snaps, which are only lack in USA. Not letting him buy security, no doubt, making tabs big mad about right now. Yeah. And the thing is that the tabloid wants to play all angle too. They could play everything that they want because they are their source of information and how they want to twist stuff. But look at this, how, was it last weekend, where they put their twist onto the truth, where they're saying that Harry rejects, I forgot exactly how it went, Harry having security or the police or something like that. I'll put the screenshot of it. And then Harry come out right away with his statement and said, no, my family rejected it. Harry put a long statement out to correct the tabloid. So, they reject Harry's deal and left Harry to the wolves. And Harry said, I'm not going to the wolves. So now the wolves is biting back. That's their fault. That is why tacit approval and complicity with the tabloid harassment campaign, along with approval of an employee's help in a lawsuit against a family member, was always a bad move. Yeah, this is where you have to stand with core values. Why in the name, I'm talking about the lawsuit now, would this airhead inject himself in something where they're not even mentioning him? Even though he was part of the problem that caused the lawsuit. Okay? But on the part where, Harry and Meghan are trying to play nice with these people. But for some reason, they won't leave Harry and Meghan alone. I'm talking about the royal family.
Much of the negativity towards the couple is coming from within the royal family. The royal family and staff of the royal family are the ones that are very often leaking these stories to the press.
Have been, as we know, is that the Mail on Sunday had the ruling against them in February, and they were then appealing it. So it was lawyers from the Mail on Sunday who would have approached Jason Naff, knowing that these emails and messages existed. That would have been the point, unless, the most likely outcome is that Jason obviously would have then gone to William and Kate, and clearly he has cooperated. He would not have cooperated with those lawyers without their definite knowledge.
What it means is that a senior figure in the royal household, according to Mail on Sunday, was passing him information in order to help defeat the Duchess's case.
Okay, exactly. Those deals made behind closed doors, they then pan out, and the British media is insatiable. They will get their money one way or the other. Harry, Meghan's choice of refusing to play the game was the right decision. That's right. This is what Meghan was like. Said she thought they will play fair, but they were not playing fair. So if you're not playing fair, there's no reason to be part of your game. Because when you're not playing fair, these are the things these people do. They have no boundary. Okay, every games have a rule. So if the tabloid don't follow any rules, why play with them? When do you know you're gonna win or when you're gonna lose? So you know if there's no rules into the game, you know the game could switch into you anytime that they want. So don't even play any at all because you will never win.
Unfortunately, every single story was complete lies, which rarely, well, which it always is, basically, which is a shame. But
you ever wanted to do a column in the newspaper? But
I'd love to do a column in the newspaper. You know, article, right? This is what happened last night. No, this is what happened.
Chance my arm with a cheeky question. A bit like your mother, you are pursued every minute of every day by lots of people trying to take photographs, videoing, recording what you're saying, pushing. How can you possibly have
Selfies.
a private?
And to be honest with you, sadly, that line between public and private life is almost non-existent anymore, and we will continue to do our best to ensure that there is the line, you know.
Okay, they fed the beast and now they shall be devoured by it. Okay, that reminds me how is Prince Andrew's week going. Yeah, that's the thing here. They're trying to distract people too. And some of the thing that I was responding when I realized the pattern of the headline, and I was like, oh, so Andrew. Okay, well, still recovering from that voicemail. Okay, that was started a monster money making machine when they fed Meghan hate smear to the tabloid on a daily basis. Now that Meghan left, the beast they created is hungry for money and feasting on them. Okay, you reap what you sow. Okay, that's what happened when you feed the monster. Now they can't feed. Okay, now they can't feed, have zero access. Of course, the monster will turn on them. Okay, what's happening? All right, let's see what they put here. Okay, the affair and publish on some tabloid. Oh my, it's about time. Thank for the information. Okay, the squad made sure not to mention any of this, but they talk about everything on the other side. All right, let's see. It was only a matter of time. I'm just enjoying the view from afar. Look at this. Okay, let's see here. And power over your life that can be converted into money. What's going on? There's people who don't know what's going on. I like that GIF. All right. Never feed the beast with an insatiable appetite, because one day you too may become the main course. And okay, with that being said, let's move. Let's get out of there. All right. Let's see what the other squad are talking about. It's already 18 minutes. All right. Disturbing and deliberate. That's from Pig and Cholani. And actually this, I saw this under a timeline of one of, you know, somebody's copying, and then they put this on the timeline of, I think it was Omid or something like that. Let's see here. Disturbing and deliberate. Okay, and this copy keying just happened yesterday. All right, let's see the thread. Okay. Okay, this is a page Keane was looking at this morning in her Meghan lookbook. Squad or something, look at this. And at the time, they were trashing Meghan for being herself. Look at Harry. Wanted to devour every chance that he get. Admiring his wife. Okay, look at her. And then the thing with them is that they are so in sync. The minute that they left, they don't even need to look at each other's hand or anything like that. They know where their hand's supposed to go. Together. Together. Little did we know the headache that they were going through at this time. And then they put the face and do the job. May God continue to bless them. My goodness. Okay, let's go to the next one. A bit of this too from Christmas 2017. Okay, and the thing is that with Meghan, she's always herself ever since, you know, I've come across, and many of the squad will let you know, Meghan never changed. There she is with the same type of style and everything. Thank God she doesn't have to put up with this nonsense anymore. Okay, let's go to the next one. Okay, he is keen today. But so no more Stepford wife kind of clothing anymore? No more Stepford wife. But before, they were trashing Meghan for being herself. Okay, let's see here. And this Cappy Keening just happened yesterday. I'm sorry, the squad, this or something. And there's Meghan here during the cookbook unveiling. May God continue to bless and protect Harry and Meghan and their family. Okay, let's see here. We'll have more on the single white female. Oh my God. I'm drinking coffee while I'm recording, but I almost choke. We'll have more on the single white femaling, unhinged cat picking tomorrow. We talk about royals on our weekly podcast. Okay, that's from who? Celebrity. Okay, so they're the one who did that. Okay, thank you, Celebrity, for this side-by-side comparison. They have no shame. No shame. Oh, look at this. I swear. I forgot. This is me responding. Okay, I'm muting this thread, but have fun. Okay, so there's this. Like, damn. Okay, I thought the brown could be waved off, but this one is too much. This one is too deliberate. Okay, funny how she never imitates Zara, Beatrice, and Eugene, the blood royals. Kate wants the Meghan shine. She wants what Meghan has, and seems like that the only way to get William attention. William's frustration of Meghan is cause she is the one everyone talks about. Okay, she would if they got a lot of media attention. But the thing is that, I don't know if I shared this tweet with you. What is it? I think I did. There was this someone in a wheelchair who went to see, I guess, the egghead or something like that. Or I don't know if both of them were together or something like that. So they ignored the person on the wheelchair. And then everybody's responding is like, no way, if that was Harry and Meghan, they will do that. They will absolutely stop and say hi. Because to literally, for the time that you take to come and see them. And I think in one of the comments, someone put the video of where Harry was pushing someone on the wheelchair. All right, so they crave for the spotlight, and when the spotlight is on them, they do stupid things. They fumble, and I think that was something like that I said on that comment. Okay, she is such a weirdo. I'm telling you, this pants on Meghan, I love it. The way she's coming out of the door, coming through the door with Harry is like, phew, they're just whacking it. Okay. Oh, she even copied that too? What in the name? This is embarrassing. Oh my God. She copied her too. 2018. Wow. They probably have a book of all of the things that Meghan wore in public. This is so a shame. 2021, that's when they were in New York. Oh my God. But they have none. They don't have any shame. Oh, okay. Bet can thank the Duchess of Sembridge won't copy Meghan's work ethic. That's one thing I wish that she should do, because there's people over there who needs their help. But this one, they can't really do those kind of things, the kind of work that Meghan is doing. Look at when she went to the school and asking them, why would you ask the kids who's their favorite royal? You know you're not, so you know you're not going to get the answer you want to hear. And then when the kids tell you their answer and you disagree, you roll your eyes at them. My goodness. Okay, from now on, I will forever refer to her as she who is Meghan. Okay, can she be any more obvious? Can blame her though. Meghan's style is it. Okay, OMG, down to the middle part and the hair. Okay, I wonder if she is aware, obviously, copying someone else's style aesthetic is a compliment. Okay, anyway. Well, they just want to be talked about. So they probably did it deliberately so the squad could talk about it. And this is why some of the squad, when they come across a headline about them, they talk about everything in the except them. Right? At least you get to see the photo, the cover page of what the tabloid is talking about, but they won't mention what the tabloid want them to focus on. Okay, I wonder if she is aware. Obviously, copying someone else's aesthetic is a compliment. Anyway, wake me up when she start copying Meghan's work ethic. Okay, that's not gonna happen. Okay, King copying Meghan's work ethic, good one. Squad are laughing about that. Seem deliberate copying to me for a reaction. Kate is genuinely freaking me out with the super cosplay, and it doesn't speak to high self-esteem or good self-worth. As I'm editing this video and I'm wondering who is her stylist, this cannot be a woman, they hire to style them. This has to be a man who has no idea about styling, because if it was a woman that the palace hired to style Kate, there is absolutely no way a stylist will follow someone else's from the T to copy it. They probably will pick, maybe there's a little bit piece of here, little piece of that will look good on you and stuff like that. No stylist in the world will do this deliberately to copy from the T. So this has to be the courtier's way of making her do things. Okay, because I don't think they know anything about style. They just want to be talked about, so they just look at the book and say, okay, go buy this clothes, you wear this, you wear that, this. And then this woman have no mind of her own to say, no, I don't want to copy her. I want to have my own style. But my goodness, at a position like this, you can be so obvious to make yourself look that dumb. I'm not even into fashion, but I could see this is not a woman who will do such a thing like that to make her copy Meghan from the T. Any stylish, even a man who is into the fashion kind of thing, they know how to make sure you have your own kind of identity. So this one, I don't know. She is being bounced left and right. She doesn't even know it. But anyway, it's and the thing is that when I look at like when I guess pictures of before she married William, let's say from now, looking back some of old pictures, she had some good style. The firm erased that completely, and these are probably, well, I don't know if William was in love with her, but these are the things probably make William look at her. But the firm made sure to make the wife be wearing some freaking window dressing kind of clothes, and then William's eyes is elsewhere, because what kind of those kind of window dressing clothes is gonna attract your husband? These are don't make him stand up, if you know what I mean. All right, they go someplace else where their thing is standing up. But now she's copying Meghan, and then this is someone, he literally doesn't like from the beginning. So why will you dress like someone your husband doesn't like? Oh my God, the mind is ridiculous. All right, let's go to the next one. Okay. 28 minutes already. Okay, solid advice from Meghan Markle to young girls. Build each other up, don't tear each other down. All right, I'm not going to go into the, I'm not going to the article. Okay, let's see here. Princess Meghan is such an inspiration. I really admire her 24/7, 365. Oh, this is so cute. That's the first time I'm seeing this. All right, let's see here. Meghan's kindness and support of other women is widely confirmed by many. Her co-workers uniformly stated that she was kind and a team player. Suddenly, a bully? Nope, highly unlikely. Okay, I think it was more like a difference in style rather than bullying. Well, they were doing an investigation claiming that she was bullying, so don't try to change the word. They literally said she was bullying. Okay, but as the new guy in the company, it was up to her to learn how to the business. Oh, fuck. Okay, see, they usually show themselves. Okay, these are the people you need to warn the squad. Okay, that their mind is completely great to black. These are the people you need to warn the squad to black. They said literally that Meghan was bullying. There was an investigation going. I don't know the result of that investigation. So don't try to say something else. Rewrite history. These are the people they probably sending. Let's see from what time they were. Okay, it doesn't say. Nobody that I know is following. All right, let's see here. Okay, then they said that as someone who had worked since 13 years and was known to be both kind and a team player, this is not credible. Yet the months-long alleged bullying investigation continue. Thank you. My goodness, these are people they're sending to change history. People who's not aware what's going on. Okay, to not know that they literally call her, bullying. The person that they put on the, how do you call this, on the who claimed the bullying didn't even know that they put their name in. They do it without even the other person consent. Okay, true words of wisdom from this beautiful soul. Okay, she's not new to this. She's true to it. Okay, love this from Meghan Markle, such a queen. Okay, so she's phenomenal woman. Great advice from a great role model. Okay, model, she spelled it wrong. Thank you. Okay, Meghan Markle has spent her life being an advocate for women and young girls through her impactful philanthropic work. She's always believed in uplifting and empowering women and people in general. She consistently walks the walk and is true force for good. Okay, she is so gracious, such inspirational woman. Okay, Meghan is always thinking about others. Exactly. There's more comment, but I want to move on. Next tweet. Oh, okay. Tell me she doesn't look like them and she fits the profile. White woman, 60-something, lives in the UK. Okay, that's why she's staying engaged and amplifying single-purpose hate account. Okay, what is it? Bot Sentinel had identified that Murky Meg thing. Okay, it's I think I uploaded yesterday. It's due on the 29th. I think that was the last one that I uploaded. Okay, she probably coordinated the hate campaign with them. Okay, is she only in her 60s? I pegged her as 79. She does it because it makes her money, end of story. If it became more lucrative to be the polar opposite, she would. I mean, you can't be doing that. As someone who's that old, she know from right from and wrong. You can't just go and say some negative things about somebody without any reason. Okay, that she enjoys terrorizing Harry's biracial wife and kids is just icing on the cake for her. Literally, that's terrorizing. It is terrorizing. And this is why I call the other one on my other channel, compare it with some of the people who be going on national television. Well, back then, whichever they were able to post their hate on Americans, it's almost the same thing. Okay, let's see him. She's probably their leader. You know what? There's that. I'm surprised Angela doesn't have a YouTube. You never know. People stay behind their, their profile and things like that. You just never know. Okay, let's see. What is your favorite Meghan meme? The one you use most often? Very rarely I use her meme. Okay, because when I don't normally post original tweets, I usually respond to other people's tweet and then depend on how I'm feeling, and I'll look for a meme that reflects how I'm feeling. There's this. Okay, this one I made. Okay, what did this person say about me? I think I've used this picture before on one of my thumbnails. Okay, there's this, and the only one. Okay, and this one I also made. Bitch, I got time today. Okay. Okay, there's that. There's this. This is my fave GIF. There's this. I like that one too. It's like, that's the gospel right there. All right, this one is nice also. Okay, this one. Every time there's a meme of Harry drinking. Oh, is it a meme? Oh, maybe it's just a picture in general, like this one. Harry's drinking from a cup or something like that, and Meghan was sitting right next to him. It's like, spicy rice. That's the way Harry is. Oh my goodness. This one, yeah, this one is nice. Okay, I use this GIF for all the haters to make their blood boil. There's this one. Second, actually, I have 4. All right, there's this. I always use GIFs. I can't find any memes I like, but this is my favorite GIF. And yes, I have been told I'm hard-headed on don't follow direction. Okay, love this one, 12, and those haters girl. Okay, I've gotten a lot of views out of this one. Okay, stay pressed fat. All right, that's this. Okay, stay pressed. Okay, there's that. Okay, stay pressed. All right, let's move on. Okay, 35 minutes. Let's hope I don't go over an hour. Okay. That's my response to something. Too many people don't take this deliberate acts too lightly because it's biracial person. Some people turn blind eye or join in when a wrong is happening. If you don't stop it from the get-go, don't be surprised when it's your turn. Eventually it will, because it was never stopped. Okay, what did I do here? Okay, I was responding to this. And how many likes there? 6 likes and 1 retweet. Okay, quote, perhaps what most alarming is how this coordinated attack were rewarded financially by YouTube. Bot Sentinel found that the majority were led, participated in by predominantly white women who were chiefly motivated by, quote, racism and YouTube ad revenue, end quote. All right, so that was my response to that. Let's go to this 22 comment. And that was during Bot Sentinel when Bazier put out his report. All right, that was January 19. Predominantly, more like only. Okay, not only unfortunately, a few candidates have figured out that attacking her as a woman of color get instant attention. I'm telling you, YouTube, I could tell you from experience, YouTube did not say it to me literally, but the way that I see, they were trying to guide me. I saw it. They were trying to guide me to be on the negative side. And I was like, I'm not about that. That's not the reason I wanted to create. Well, the channel was always there. But in terms of narrative and how what I wanted to share with you. And I was like, I'm not about that. That's not the reason I started talking about Harry and Meghan. Okay? Even they reject me on my on the monetization program, and I was like, what did I do wrong? What I did actually, I went on Twitter, I literally tagged elected officials, I tagged YouTube people, the CEO and Google CEO, all of them. I tagged them and said, this is what I'm about, and then you rejected me. I think it was that. When did I do that? That was an issue that I had with YouTube, and I went crazy because I didn't care. But the thing is that they tried to guide me to say negative things, and I was like, no, I'm not about that. Even when you could see at the end of my video where I said something like more to come or something like that. Haters, there's more to come with Leonardo memes. Okay, that was during that time. Something happened with YouTube. I don't know. I can't remember exactly what happened. And then I did this part and added to it. And I was like, more is coming because I'm not going to change. That's not what I'm about. All right. And can you imagine the rest of us on YouTube have to watch everything that we say, even in the comment section? Yep. Okay, they delete anything that they believe is against their term of service, and people get banned or demonetized for the slightest infraction, not racist though. Yep, I'm telling you from experience. I could tell you for myself. I've experienced that with my channel. And then the thing is that what I've done, I've shared many of these things with you. Okay, whether on my community board or on some of my videos, I share everything. And then you could even see on my back end, and look at this this morning in this video, I told you they're removing some subscribers from me. So keep on checking to see if you subscribe, because yesterday midday I checked that I had 1,640 subscribers, and then I turn on my computer, it's like 1,630 something. All right, so they're deliberately doing that to discourage people. But if you know you're not about that, there's nothing to discourage you of. Okay, no way. I'm totally shocked by this revelation. Okay, for hundreds and hundreds of years, some white people have earned their pound off of back of black people and continues. Okay, and YouTube appear to be supporting it. That is true. Okay, who's it? Do better, YouTube. Okay, put thing, but it also look at Twitter to amplify their racist and hateful posts. Will a Twitter creator and Twitter safety ever do anything to stop it? But I think all of this, when you look at the direction of the country, look at it when I first started that video, and I went to the side where Russia and article, Russia and China stopped the U.S. from sanctioning, what's the other country? North Korea and stuff like that. When you look at the environment of the country, especially in the U.S., you see elected officials are even against our own values. Okay, elected officials are against our own value. Even if Democrats were to try to do something about this, guess who's gonna block it? The Republican. Okay, so this is why election matters. Vote in every election. And I think I have a video on Team Sussex that sort of discussed this. I think yesterday, I think 2 videos yesterday. One for PYTE and one for Team Sussex. So I don't know which one it was, but I talk about this within one of those tweets. It's very important to vote. Very important to vote. Even though you don't see no end of anything, vote. Because if you don't vote, the others will be more happy to take your spot. All right? So the environment of the country, this is not gonna change. And I think I was talking about that was during Bot Sentinel, I think, when Bot Sentinel put out the report, and I think I was talking about where people saying for Harry and Meghan to sue, and I said no. When you look at the environment of the country right now, is not the best time. They could gather information to make their case stronger when they are ready. Because right now, even though we have a Democratic president, it's not gonna help. We need more, let's say, more elected officials, like from the House of Representatives and the Senate, to be more pro-democracy. Then they change the rule of how the social media works and all of that. Then it will look more badly. But right now, it's not the right time. Okay, look at it. So I actually feel about it. Look at it. I'm talking about it again in a different post. All right. So, yeah, the environment of the country is on a shaky ground. The same way I be talking about the UK. The UK is in a worse position, but the US is not that far off, because you have people within each of those countries who's deliberately self-destructing the country, both the UK and the US. Okay, this is why I always put that image from The Incredibles. Okay, in order for those powerful forces to destroy, it has to be self-destroy. Okay, I told you those movies be telling us something. They're telling us something. We just never pay attention. That was from one of those animated videos, animated movies. All right, next tweet. All right, that's me responding to something. All right. Oh, really? Definitely. Harry will never. Okay, I was talking about this tweet before today in this video. Okay. Oh, really? Definitely. Harry will never. Okay. Every time they get the opportunity to capture the light they crave for, they fumble. Then they jealous of Harry's spotlight. All right. So this is the person who tweeted that. Okay. Blanked by Will and Kate. Ignore 2 people in wheelchairs. Harry wouldn't have done that. Okay, stick your royal family. All right, so this is the person who voted, and that's me responding. So Harry will never do that. And then you have those royals who's jealous of Harry because people like Harry, but when they get the opportunity to do something similar to Harry, they don't do it, but they rather copy clothes and this and all of that to get people's attention. But instead, it's the action that matters. Okay, let's see. I have 107 people like it. Let's see some of the comment under my. Okay, the press used to report on William's awkwardness and stiffness and Kate's standoffishness, but suddenly, literally, to the month of Meghan being named as Harry's serious girlfriend, all of a sudden, the Cambridges literally became saint. That's people who've been following them. I have no clue. All right, there she put her her evidence, her receipt. Kate and William are not who public think they are, say royal expert, very standoffish. All right, she put her thing here. I'm not gonna go into this, but this is why I bookmark my comment. Next tweet. I felt like I did do it on another video. But anyway, glad it's there because I was talking about it in this video. Okay, this was underrated look, simplicity, and head to toe perfection. All right, let's see this. Yeah, this looks nice on her. I will not wear this, but she knows her style. Everybody knows what's good on them. But this is not something I will wear for myself. And definitely, me, I'm not that good with high heels. Definitely I can. When you look at my illusion video, when I was poking the squad with high heels, I pretty much was talking about myself too. Okay, I can walk on high heels. All right, let's see here. I think she had just taken an Archie. I like the way she put it. I think she had just taken an Archie. Oh, when was this photo taken? She had just taken an Archie. Okay, she was pregnant with Archie. It was taken during the Invictus Game 2018. Can't wait to see the replicate attempt at this stunning look. She owned it, the hair. All right, let's see here. This one. This is one of my favorite photos of her. Just give it time. That's people talking about in terms of the copycat. Okay, the shoes were on point. Everything. She knows her style. Okay, from hair to shoe. I've been obsessed with her shoes from that event ever since. Me, I could just look. I cannot copy that. I'm not really a high heel person. She also looked 25. I agree 100%. One of my favorite. Where is this photo of duplicate wearing this? The squad already looking for that. But why would you ask? We don't want them on our timeline. But I came across some stuff. It was worth sharing. All right. Next tweet. Okay. I didn't even know it was Professor. So he changed his profile. All right. I think one of the reasons the betrayal of Prince Harry by his country people hits home for black people is that we don't betray people that way. If we promise to take care of you, we'll give you 20 chances before we move on. We are loyal as a fault as a community, sometimes. Okay, so he continued, sometimes to our detriment, How are you gonna tell this then child that you will have his back and then just blow off his security concern as if his mother didn't die tragically? Never mind that he fought in your military. White folks will do you so dirty. Okay, ultimate betrayal. Yeah, he put it perfectly. He looks so cute, that person in this. Okay, ultimate betrayal. Okay, after being labeled savage, beaten, and brainwashed, we still muster up the nerve to give the benefit of doubt. We are a culture grounded in perpetual hope. All right, facts. Okay, exactly. We treat white people nicely in Africa. Times are changed though, as the older generation dies out of Africa, will be a no-go for white people that are just there to exploit, and Africans are waking up to it. Yeah, I guess through social media, you have people they elect to represent them, but once they become in power, they go back to their old slavery mindset. And people, the only thing I would say, some of the countries, I don't want to go too deep on it, but I'm thinking of one example. Maybe there are several examples. It's usually full with war. I think Somalia or something like that. All right. When they see white people come, they don't buy their BS. If you look like, for instance, I'm not happy mentioning this, but when the U.S. went, I think it was Somalia or something, and then I think they even made a movie out of it, Black Hawk Down, and then they killed one of those American, and then. I'm sorry I'm mentioning this, but this is the thing that came to mind. They were dragging the body on the street or something to show example, to make an example out of it. But again, made this guy rest in peace. But we could see now as American how our own elected officials have done us, the country as a whole, dirty. And this is how many countries outside when they look at American, they don't look at us and the way that we would like them to respect us or to look at us, because our head of state, some of them, okay, does the country bad. make the country look bad once they become president. I hope I make sense with my explanation. But the first thing that comes to play was in Somalia, where they were dragging the body. Again, may he rest in peace, and hope his family find, I don't know. Let me not go too deep in it. But many of some African countries do not play games when they see white people come into their land. That was my whole point. I was trying to be sensitive. I don't know if I'm sensitive on that. I don't know. But this is the thing. And we could see this kind of thing is still playing out in terms of white people. They feel like they are privileged to do whatever they want. But when it comes to them, they want boundaries. Okay, with the exception of Harry, I'm not talking about that type of boundary. But the things that they inflicted on black people or minorities in general is that they don't want to have any boundaries. But when it comes to them, they want to have a boundary, or where they could walk up onto anybody and do what they want. So these are the kind of thing that's happening where they don't respect boundaries, but yet they expect people to have boundaries when it comes to them. This kind of thing. So there, I'd give 2 different examples of this, whatever I was thinking of. With that being said, let me move out of this because I'm talking on top of my head, and I don't have any script to be a bit sensitive, but these are things, these are facts. These are facts, things that happen. It's not like I'm making things up. Okay, there's Buzier. Taz is telling her followers she was the one that got at People, that's the magazine, to remove the Bot Sentinel article. Did People really cave in to pressure from a hate account? If what she is saying is true, wow. Okay, so he retweeted that. Remember, he put the report out. And by now, by the time you see this video, that video where I literally, it was just Buzier Street, okay, with the report and everything. You probably have seen that video. All right, so interesting. I saw the article on People yesterday and refused to click. Went today and it's nowhere to be found. Maybe people are finally waking up to the nonsense of that report. Okay, I complained. So there is that Taz here. I complained and they took it down. Okay, there she is. She complained, and I mean, misinformation. I mean, the thing is that it's almost like the thing that Meghan sued them for copyright case. If they're putting nonsense out and they don't have a core value, they don't have the work ethic. Remember, journalism supposed to have ethic and understanding when they're putting anything out. So if they can stand behind ethic when they put their thing in, so any little thing, they will be scared. So these are not journalism. These are not journalism. Go on my IPU Team Sussex. There's a video that I did as about journalism. Each time I think about it, that channel, IPU Team Sussex, was supposed to be scripted videos and stuff like that. And I did one, and then that was it. And then it was the foundation of stuff. And I've used that video so many times as reference. Okay, let's see here. People's responding. Okay, oh, Miss Pooh call in a favor. She knows someone in high places, because ain't no way in hell they will pull it when you're documenting her own words. Also, other outlets are covering it. She's still getting the attention she craved and the hit she deserved. Okay, at People is clearly working with the Kensington Palace. Prince William think he is being slick. This is not the first time this has happened. Why did People magazine remove the article? Who is working with the racist trolls? All right, that's the screenshot. But we could freeze it and then read it, because I've read this so many times. Okay, but why KP care? Did their name show up in the report, or did I miss something? Let's see here. K Trail always leak back to KP. Well, let's see here. When you start to connect the dots. Okay, that looks like this writer of that article followed Taz. Okay, so that's the squad who's doing their homework. All right, this account is about European royalty from the 19th century onward, especially the descendant of both King Christian the IX and Denmark and Queen Victoria. Okay, there's Taz here. YouTube gossip on all things royal. All right, let's see here what people should do. And any other media publication that receive pushback on credible article is 1, restate that the information is credible, and 2, publicly share the entities seeking to stifle coverage. Prince Charles was on the heels of being outed for same-sex relations. Really? What? Really? Interesting. That's the first time I'm hearing this. But you never know. Okay, on the heels of shocking sexual assault that had taken place in High Grove Estate or Clarence House, Charles never fired a rapist, but 2 papers about to come out with the level of debauchery Charles partook in were slapped with injunction. Correction, the alleged rape account at Michael Fawcett's London home in 1989, and another attempt was made in 1995 during to Egypt by Prince Charles at the British Embassy in Egypt. Oh my God, these people are going everywhere to mess with people. Okay, so USA media is reacting, not only threat of palace. Look at it, what they did to ABC when they were going to talk about the Epstein, and then they threat that anchor not to share this thing. Okay, on TV station they didn't show documentary of Prince Andrew because palace threatened they do not have access to Prince Harry's brothers and sister-in-law, but also to trolls. True People's editor, us from UK. Okay, there's history in the people removing unflattering article for Kensington Palace. Your info is clearly sourced from the hate account, public social media profiles, so questioning your accuracy doesn't make sense. Maybe that invisible hand that we all know is there made to call. Okay, question is, what are we going to do about it? All right, let's see here. After that, let me move on. Oh my God, I'm past an hour now. Okay, 58 minutes. We can only expose what's happening to the masses. Christopher can call it out without verifiable proof to maintain his credibility for past and future report. We need Ronan Farrow. That's right. I thought I follow him. What? I thought I follow him. What the hell? Thank God I came to it. I thought I follow him. You see, look at him. He has 1.1 million followers. Okay, 72 people that I follow is following him. What? That's a disgrace of me. I thought I follow him. Okay, there's Ronan Farrow. Okay, we need Ronan Farrow's help along with others who have capability and wherewithal to take on the institution. I think after what he did, that report that he did with, I think it was, which one was it? Was it Epstein or... I think it was the Weinstein. And then that pretty much his report was pretty much what got Harvey Weinstein behind bars. So, he was being threatened. People were following him. I don't know. He's going to think, let me not say anything. All right? He's a smart guy. He went to high-level school at a young age. So, okay, there are other journalists who cover disinformation and tech. Okay, at Hayne Workford, who's that? Editor-in-chief, People Magazine. Okay, so they tag him. Okay, is it true? Did People remove an article denouncing hate against black women because a racist troll told you to? Okay, let's go into that. The squad don't play. All right, let's see here. Dangerous. Okay, at People playing a dangerous game, who influenced your editor to pull this stunt? Do you care about online bullying and harassment and the danger it leads to? Okay, there's Griot. Okay, there's Byline. Okay, ET Canada, ECTV, Black Lives Matter, CNN, CBS This Morning. Okay, I was going to say, I don't follow Byline. All right, Byline is a good one to follow as well. All right, what this tells me is that People not only knows what's going on, but they are acting participant. How does a known racist troll determine a People editorial decision? Okay, People and the trolls all work for the same boss. But when you look at, right now, I think what we're seeing here, people are revealing themselves, okay? There's going to be a huge change that's going to happen. And then from that change, we'll get to see who's what. All right, so we just need to be ready. Like I said in one of my thumbnails, the storm is coming. All right, there's Christopher Bazier also. Over 1,845 votes. And 90% of the people who voted think at People. Then Wakeford, there's that same guy, should restore the article, consider restoring the article and updating it with Ty's comment and objection. Let the people decide, no pun intended, if it's newsworthy or not. Okay, a handful of trolls. So he retweeted himself, the thing that I just put. All right, the author of the People article is following Taz. Okay, there's that. Actually, to be honest, journalists and politicians sometimes follow also those whom they do not like or think differently. Yeah, but anyway, but by now we know it's a troll. We know how she originated from. Is it that person? I could be wrong. From Bot Sentinel, there was one who pulled a gun on somebody. There's one who did who used to be a brothel madam or something like that. So the background of this person is not that good. Okay, I don't know if that's this one. Okay, actually very well said. Not a handful of trolls. Okay, I can believe a legitimate news outlet will remove a story like this about online trolling of Meghan and Harry with no explanation. Who is forcing their hand? Perhaps CNN and Don Lennon might like to look into this. So, oh damn, he has 1.4 million followers. Okay. I don't follow him. I don't know. If there's something newsworthy, the squad will put it out. Okay, I was sitting here thinking who we could petition to give this story the major TV time it deserved. Don Lennon came to mind. Okay, we should all approaching him CNN. Okay, so they hashtagging Don Lennon saying, talk about this. There's People magazine remove something because of a troll. All right, let's read some more and then that's it. Whatever's on the screen here. A major mainstream publication like People cowering before a trio of depraved Karen is a new low for journalism, even if it's funneled through celeb rag. Okay, the article is still there. I just share it on my feed. Okay, that is the syndicated version. However, on People's website, it was removed. Okay, so he knows what he's talking about. You don't mess with Brazil. Okay, I'm all for restoring of just the article, but she 100% didn't get it taken down. It's social media and journalists are allowed to publish the posts of private citizen. I'm so against this without blurring handle or picture so it look elsewhere. Let's be honest. Everything that Brazil put on his report, these are things he saw through his research. And then these are people who's putting stuff on social media where we average people will know to look at and connect the dot in some way. All right, let's read. Let's go to the next. Oh, I'm almost done. That's good. That's good. This is my last one. Okay, everyone should know and remember that Meghan Markle, the Duchess of Sussex, is a #1 New York Times best-selling author. Thank you. All right, bestseller children. Okay, The Bench. Oh my God, the other day I was doing a video. For the life of me, I could not think of the title of the book. The Bench. Okay, The Bench. And I think I did write it on the screen when I was editing. Sometimes I hate myself for this. The Bench. All right, she was #1 best-selling. There's me here. I respond to I dare a copycat copy this achievement without buying her own book. Oh, some people responded. Who's that? Okay, let's see. When this thing came out, I think there were some people who were saying that it's Meghan who copied something previously or something like that. It wasn't that. I don't know if that's what this person said here. Okay, quite a collection of bestsellers. Let's do a prayer. So that was my last thing. Prayer for what? Prayer. Let's say for too many things is going on around the world. It's on a shaky ground right now. Let's do world peace. Okay. Okay. Someone put 2021. Let's put 2022. Let's see what happened here. Prayer for world peace 2022. Okay, and face prayer for world peace on YouTube. Okay, I'm looking for a small prayer on the side. There's none. Let's do this one. I like the dove on top of the earth. I think that's what it is. Okay, let's do this one. Prayer for world peace. Oh Lord God, we pray for peace and love in all the nations among all the people, that all wars and hatred will end, that definitely that. Okay, we pray for those who suffer from war, injustice, and intolerance, for the children, young people, the poor, and neglected ones. We pray, wow, that pretty much sums up some of the tweet that I read. I read about the thing with the wheelchair. I read about what is it at the beginning, what's going on with China and Russia and all of that. So this sort of sums up everything. Let's see, the rape and all of that. We didn't go in full detail, but I touched that slightly. All right, the poor, okay, for the children, the young people, the poor and neglected ones. We pray for peace in our life, land, nation, families, and our hearts. Lord, give us world peace. We ask your mercy in the name of our Lord Jesus Christ. Amen. All right, I think that's pretty good. So that's it. Let's each one of us carry on our own world peace. And like one of the tweet was saying, where black people usually, well, that's, I'm paraphrasing, okay? I think that was Professor's tweet, where black people will always give chances, will not backstab you in a way. Like I said, I'm paraphrasing. What they did to Harry was, was kind of savagery kind of thing. So let's do our own part. Each one of us do our own part to do world peace, because it takes one person at a time to have that goal, that world peace. Not everything to automatically to create wars, to create disinformation between families and all of that. So let's do our part. Let people see what they don't understand, because a lot of people are living life in terms of assumption, not what is actually happening, which happened to in my family during the holiday. Something happened where it could have created a lot of disagreement because the person assumed this is why the other person is saying something else. And then when I heard that, I mentioned it slightly on one of my videos, but I didn't go in full detail, and I'm not going to go in full detail. But something that happened within my family, and then the person was on speaker, didn't even know, and then automatically pick up the phone thinking what was being said was, as assumption. What did I do? I got myself, out of my house, go over there, spoke in person, and clear things out, because your angriness, your argument came out of assumption, and then you got two people angry, and me as the third person who already knew it was based on assumption. All right, so I went and made peace, let everybody understand where each other was coming from. So to put, to calm things down. So it takes each one of us to create world peace. It doesn't come out of the blue, okay? It's each one of us have to do our part. Sometimes it's really hard. It's really hard to do that, but find somewhere, calm yourself down, okay? When it first happened, calm yourself down, and then process what had just happened and understand each part of the thing. And then once you're ready to address what was said, go in a clear mind and a clear perspective, and then put peace into things. It takes each one of us, all right? Because I just experienced that. So world peace doesn't come out of the blue. It takes each one of us to do that. So let world peace start with us. All right, so that's it. All right, please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link in the description. You could donate. And that's the same link that I put on RPU Team Sussex. And what else do I want to share with you? Subscribe, like, and share. All right, so that's it.